Okay. I've got a little quick back office overview here for you. This is for the One Group Away Challenge. Yeah, and I invested in this program. Would have been 3 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago, and I found it terrific, very good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm promoting it. I wouldn't promote it. For starters, I would not promote it if it wasn't good. That's number one. And number two, it was good. It is good. I invested in a lot of courses last year, 5 big ones and a lot of smaller ones. The big one was 2,500. A couple were $2,000 each, and the rest of them were $1,000 each. But this one, at the moment, I don't know how long she's going to keep it at this price, but this one at the moment is half that. Yet, I'm telling you, I got more value from this cheaper course than I did from all the other courses that I bought last year. Now, I'm not the sort of guy that's always buying courses. It's just that last year was my year of review, year of growth, personal growth. I added an entire new niche. So there was a lot of work involved with that for the first 6 months. So it was an interesting year. I didn't make a huge amount of money last year, but that wasn't my goal, right? I wanted to learn some new things. I'd already had a Facebook group program in place. Using these kinds of methods, these organic methods, and I started my first group on that basis in 2016, and I think it was like September 2016, and then about a year later, I launched another group, and that's called the Tri Builder Community Group. All right, and basically implemented what I'd learned up until that point. But last year, I decided that I needed to supplement what I already knew with some strategies from other people, because I don't have all of the answers. I've sold millions of dollars worth of products online, but there were gaps in my knowledge. Okay, and when it came to the group strategy, although I've done pretty well, I've made multiple six figures from my Facebook group strategy. I kept asking myself, well, why haven't I made $1 million? Why haven't I made $2 million from it? And what do I need to do to move to that next level, right? So that's why I decided to start looking at other experts, people who were getting some pretty good results. Now, Alex Elliott, she is she doesn't have kind of the long history that I've got. She's a relative newbie, but because she's generated such quick results and very attractive results, and she's a good communicator, good teacher, I thought, right, well, I'm gonna stump up with some money, and I'm gonna send it her way, right? And I'm mighty glad I did. So look, I spent a couple of months working through the lessons here. She's kind of weird, this Alex Elliott, right? Weird hair and all the rest of it, but there's a reason for that. But anyway, I won't get into that. But she's a terrific communicator. She's very good teacher. She gets you excited, and that's important. It's not just about raw facts. Raw facts are kind of almost a secondary issue. What I want is, I want the facts, I want the information, but I want somebody that I can connect with, even though I may never meet that person. I want someone I can connect with, someone who can bring the information to life, who can put some sizzle into it and get me excited. And it's the same with my own product, my Tri Builder series of products. I aim to do the same thing, and that's one of the reasons why hundreds of people have bought into my various programs. Hundreds and hundreds of people. Maybe it's more than 1,000 now. I don't know. But because not just because of the raw information, it's also because of maybe the connection that they have with me, and they want to be kind of virtually mentored by me. So same thing with Alex Elliott. Alex S. Elliott. So this is the back office view, and this is the course. All of the different lessons here on the left-hand side. Okay, so it's broken into 3 different main modules. Probably the most important one is the first module. Okay, and so that's it there. And each lesson, some of the lessons are quite short. They might be 15 minutes, something like that. Other lessons are longer. They're more in depth, and they might be more than half an hour, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. Okay, but everything is laid out in a very logical and sensible way, structured well. I found it very, very easy to learn this stuff. And yeah, I took a mountain of notes. I should have had that, but I've got this kind of notebook, right? It's a rather large notebook, and I'm a serious student, and I think it's one of the reasons why I've been successful, and that is that I'm always open to learning, okay? Particularly at key points in my life where I want to learn a new thing, you know, a new topic, a new subject. I want to master it. So I take notes. I take lots and lots of notes, and that's something I recommend you do, because then it helps to drive the message deeper into your thinking, into your brain, and it helps you understand the lesson better. And of course, you can always go back to those notes and review them, refer to them. It's something that I'm doing quite regularly. When I first started going through this material, I went through the first module. It took me, I think, a couple of weeks to go through it, which is reasonably quick. But I didn't implement. I implemented some quick things, right? But there were some other strategies that I felt I wasn't quite ready for. So I thought, okay, I make a note, I highlight that in yellow, and there's the strategy I go back to, so that I can further illuminate myself on what I need to do to implement those strategies, right? So I use my notes, so I go back to my notes. I'm doing it this week, actually, because there are still some outstanding implementations that I need to do. But anybody who's been a member of my group, Tribe Builder Community Group, will have noticed that there have been some major changes over the last 6 weeks to 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so if anyone who's been in the group for longer than a couple of months will have noticed those changes, and the effect of those changes was that I'm generating more leads. I'm just way more leads than before, and I'm getting a lot more engagement on my content. So it's more of a lively group now. It always had some life to it, but it's now definitely moved up to another level. Okay, and of course sales flow from leads. So a group won't make a sale for you. That's a key thing that you need to know. It won't make, unless you're promoting some small ticket product and people just click a link and they buy it straight off the bat without any further conversation. But if you're marketing products that are a bit more substantial, the group by itself will not make the sale. The sale is made outside of the group, usually via Facebook Messenger or something like that. Okay, but the group will do the first 2 things for you. It'll help to establish community, build a community, give people a sense of belonging, and it will generate leads, providing you're creating the right sort of posts for your group. You've got to learn that. Okay, so that's all in here. So, okay, so this is the first stage, stage 1, and it's about setting up your group, getting your personal profile sorted out. Got broken reading glasses here. I stood on them yesterday, didn't I? That's the 3rd pair that I've demolished in the last 6 weeks. Infuriating. So it's called Build, Attract, and Grow. And look, all of these lessons are terrific here. As you finish a lesson, a little tick box kind of thing comes up. All right. These last 2 lessons here, I found them to be terrifically helpful. Advanced Attraction Marketing Methods Part 1. So I just click on that there, and up will pop the video. So you get the video. Plus, so that one's 33-minute video, okay? And then there are resources. Now, sometimes it's just the basic worksheet. Other times there are more significant resources. And then part 2, Advanced Attraction Marketing, Attraction Methods Part 2. Same thing. You've got the notes, which you can download, plus the video. Okay, so that's a short video. It's 14 minutes, but very valuable, and some fabulous topics there. Okay, so that's basically it there. Just let me see, like group setup. Okay, if you haven't got a group, or even if you have a group, this is important. Watch this anyway. I did, because I picked up a couple of tips that I hadn't even thought of. Right, so. So we've got, once again, we've got the video at the top, we've got the notes down here, downloadable notes, and then you've got some other valuable links there. This link here is for a video, how to use keywords, everywhere tool to, to name your group. Some this is an important topic, because if you name your group right, you should pick up some traffic from Facebook. Facebook will recommend a group to people who are searching for those particular keywords. So if you've got the right keywords embedded into your group name, that will help, and it'll align that with activity in your group. If you've got good engagement in your group, it's much more likely that Facebook will then display your group as one of the potential groups for that person to join. Okay, so this is very valuable, because you get free membership requests, so you don't have to do any work for, right? And so that's very important. Now, sometimes, after reading this, watching this, I decided to change the name of my group. I just wanted to refine it a bit more and insert a few more keywords into the name of the group. Unfortunately, I have not been able to take advantage of that, because there's some sort of a glitch with Facebook, particularly with my account, that I'm finding I can't change my name. They don't let me change the name of the group. So that's a problem that I've got. Most other people don't have any problems with it at all. But it's just that one group. I've got other groups, and I've changed the name with those other groups, and no problems at all. But this one group, for some reason, and someone has told me that it occasionally happens, and you've just got to keep persevering. So I'll keep persevering, but it's a shame, because I'm missing out on a free boost from Facebook, right? And that means that I'm missing out on members. They're joining other groups instead of mine, because mine is not being displayed because I haven't got enough of the right keywords in my name, in my group name. Okay, so so that's that one. So that's the first main section. Second main section is serve, engage, and prime. Yeah, this is a really good section as well. It's shorter. You get through this one faster. Serve and prime. This is about priming your newsfeed so that it's more likely to appear to more of your friends and or group members, because she doesn't just cover the group strategy, she also covers the personal profile strategy. Okay, and then the final stage is about monetization. Now, she doesn't show you how to create courses or anything like that, but she does show you how to kind of set yourself up so that once you've got some leads flowing, you're putting yourself into a very good position to make sales. She focused on affiliate marketing, so she said, okay, well, I'm an affiliate. This is how I've done it, and I've made a lot of money using the group strategy to sell products as an affiliate marketer. So if you're not an affiliate, in other words, if you're not promoting someone else's product or service, you're promoting your own product or service, okay, you can still take on board a lot of what she says there, okay, even though you're not strictly an affiliate, you've got your own stuff that you're promoting, you can still take on board a lot of what she says in that final section. Plus, there are some bonuses down there as well. So it's tremendously valuable, and I think if you have any interest in employing a group strategy in tandem with a messenger strategy and a personal profile strategy, this would be a pretty good course to get, and the value is phenomenal. The price is right, so jump on it. There you go. All right, this is Kim Willis. Bye for now.